Hey guys, there's not really a huge update, but there's a slight teaser that we might have a new hero, or two new heroes even. So if you go to the notice center, the game news clue 1, who's Vienna's secret date, and you can see there are two images at the bottom that we haven't seen before. One seems to be some kind of fiery lady, and another seems to be a fairly icy looking guy. Now, nothing else to really go on other than that. Even if we go to the event, it just literally comment which one you think is her date. So I think it's fair to speculate, as someone just pointed out on Discord, that this is probably a Valentine's event. Maybe we'll get two new heroes on Valentine's. I think that's a fair estimate or a fair guess to make. But the thing I find interesting is the game is pretty consistent in their color palette. The last guy, who is most likely going to be Vienna's chap, he's probably another curse hero, I'm guessing. Same faction as her. He's got the similar colorings as to most of that faction, so probably another AoE hero, but no real idea on the details. Whereas this is the one that I'm more interested in, the lady over here, mainly because she has the colorings of what could be an Infernal hero. The reason I care about that is the Infernal faction just tends to be pretty stacked. We've got Nocturne, Setram, Zillatu, Dolores, even Amani, Pyros, Twin Fiend. These are all very high-powered heroes, very, very good in Guild Boss, very good in single-target damage, so even these teams are great in single-target arena. So the reason I'm interested in that is I think if these are going to be coming out in possibly 2 weeks, is I think a fair guess, then I definitely want to be saving for that 10 times. I'm guessing there'll be a 10 times summon event, because this is just such a crazy faction to have legendaries for. If it is Infernal, it could be Nightmare, but I'm guessing it's an Infernal hero. And of course the other guy is probably quite good as well if he's Curse. Curse is a very strong faction, and at the moment it is incredibly hard to beat Gear Raid 1, Stage 20 and 21. 19 is okay if you've got some clout, especially if you've got Vienna, but it's hard without a Morrigan to do 20 and 21 in my opinion. I can't do it. I've tried a few different tricks, but I don't have the damage output, so maybe he'll have something to help us do that, and I suspect she will be an absolute monster in Guild Boss. Perhaps she's another healer, but this time a legendary healer for the Infernal faction, so she might have more buffs like Dolores does, but it would be kind of insane if they released an upgraded Dolores. Dolores is already incredibly powerful, and if they made her a buffer that's different to Dolores and you could use both at the same time, it would also be absolutely insane on damage output that we could get. So I'm interested to see what happens with those guys. But anyway, very tiny video just to say I think we might have some new heroes coming out soon, and if so, I definitely recommend saving for them, as they're likely going to be quite good, mainly because of the factions that they're involved in. Typically the Watcher heroes aren't the strongest, and the Piercer ones are quite good but more niche. But the Curse faction is very powerful, and Infernal or Nightmare are both very strong factions. So for that reason, I'm personally going to be saving, because I want to get whatever she is. I think she's Infernal, and I think that would be very powerful. So tiny quick video just to go over this little teaser. I'll make a video in future when we get more information, so hopefully see you guys then. Cheers and bye-bye.